Hey everyone, it's Sue here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm working in my small dilutions journal and we are working on an ATC journal page. And I'm showing you my coffee right there. I'm a happy camper. It's 9:30 on a Tuesday morning. I have off of work and the house is quiet. So I'm just a happy camper. And I'm showing you there, just a couple of the other ATC pages that I made and that I did prepare more pages where I outlined the 2.5 by 3.5 inches. So I'm ready to go. Those paintbrushes right there are ones that I set aside just for the ATC journals. I don't care if anything happens to them. So I was like, I don't know, I'll just use those. And I'm showing you those flowers and this background stamp and all these fun little things that you can put in your journal, whether it's with an ATC size, little sections or a whole page or whatever. That IHOP card was a gift card and I thought it was super cute. This particular packet is from 2013. It's from, I don't know if she has a YouTube channel anymore, but Allison from Good Grief You. I should see if she's still around. But I thought that those would be good. I'm sure I used some of them over the years. But these are just all fun little things to use on your ATC journal page. Easy peasy, easy peasy. So these right here is from one page out of an In Style magazine. And just one advertisement page is creating, it gave me enough to do a whole ATC journal page. And I'm using these Project Life cards and I cut them down to size, the 2.5 by 3.5. And I'm using my Liquitex matte gel to get them on there. Now this gel it's old. And it's really thick, and I don't remember if it was always that thick or if it's that thick because it's old. But whatever the reason, it's nice and thick, and I get it obviously underneath the Project Life card and the images, and then I'm going to put it on top too, just to protect, because at this point I don't really know what I'm going to do on this page, right? I'm just really getting everything down. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want the different Project Life cards. Not that it really matters. I think I'm thinking more about what I'm putting on top of it as anything else. But I just continue doing the same thing. I put the matte gel under and I put the matte gel on top once I get the images onto it. Now this particular page has some leftover paints and stuff on it, but obviously I'm covering most of that up. And and the way I cut those ATCs is not ATCs, the Project Life cards is kind of funny because I didn't do it like, I don't know, it's like still has the border around, like half of it, and the other half doesn't have the border anymore. So I don't know, whatever. And I'm showing you there, I have the little Tim Holtz scissors, which I love. I use them the most. And if you're in the market for a good pair of little scissors, I can recommend these Tim Holtz scissors. So I'm just cutting down that little phrase down there, just so that I can get it to fit the way that I want it to onto that page or onto that little section in the bottom there. And it says, the best thing to happen to your cup since coffee. Now, I love to use Natural Bliss. I use it when I make my coffee. And I get the kind that has like the sugar in it. It is so good. It's so good. Between that and my French press coffee, You can see I'm like, I'm in heaven. It's like, oh my gosh. It makes an awesome cup of coffee. And so to me, this was a fun page because I love this stuff. I always have it in my house. And as I'm getting down these words, it was good because the gel medium obviously was still a little bit wet. And so I was able to move them around, if just a little bit, just to get them in the right spot. And I kind of messed up that one right there, but that was okay. I was able to fix them. And just putting that matte medium over the top so that they don't move anywhere. And I was really, really happy with that. So now I'm going to work on the top. And up here, this one was super easy. All I did was put that little thing down and go over that. And then over on the right, up on top. Now, I cut that card terribly. It is awful. But at the end, it doesn't really matter. It just doesn't. So this particular, I guess this is new. This particular Natural Bliss has honey in it. I don't use this particular one, but it didn't matter. So I dried it really, 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 really well. And I'm taking my Pitt pen, and this is the bigger one, in dark sepia. And I'm, making the borders so that you can see each one is supposed to be an individual section. And I actually went over them twice to make it nice and dark. And I used brown because to me black just did not go with the colors on this page. So I used the dark brown, and I was super happy with that. And now this is like my favorite thing, and I'm going to let it go into music just for a bit, so that you can kind of watch what I'm doing here. I love this. I love the way that it makes the page look. It just gives a little bit of, I want to say mixed media kind of look, a little bit of grunginess and that type of thing. And now that I have everything all outlined, I love it. And I'm just showing you here. But I do want to add one more thing. I'm not quite sure. You see, I'm thinking there. I'm tapping. I'm like, you know what? I'll go to one of the things I go to often. It's my white Posca paint pen. And I'm just going to put little white dots here and there. And it just makes all of the difference. And again, you hear me say over and over and over, you add a little bit of black or a little bit of white or both, and it just makes all the difference on the page. Now, I couldn't put white in the upper left because it's so white, so I took out that black or dark brown Pitt pen and just put a few dots up there, and I love it. And I'm done. And this is it. Easy peasy. I love this page. And look at how cute it is. And I got to use up stuff. Yay. Thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate you very, very, very much.